apart from the doom and gloom in the world at the moment, the biggest story today that is on every major headline is about the FA, the Football Association, banning trans women from competing in women's sport, women's football. Look, this is common sense. This is something I've been arguing for 7 or 8 years. I'm not jumping on any bandwagons or doing this to get monetized videos or anything like that. You can search my Twitter history and my online presence. I've been fighting for women's rights in sports for 7 or 8 years. This isn't just about rights. This is about fairness and this is about women's safety. Men are generally stronger than women and men have bigger lung capacity, denser bones. The science proves that men have an advantage over women in sport. Again, this isn't every man or every woman, but in general, that is a scientific fact. Now, again, why do these men that are pretending to be women want to hijack women's sports? It's not fair. Why is there no trans leagues? There was trans events set up in other sports and no one turned up. That says it all. These trans people seem to want, or some of them want to have privilege, not equality. And thank God, I'm not religious, but thank goodness that common sense is returning to this world. I'd like to also mention people like Gary Lineker, that as an England legend, I admired him so much as a boy, I can't stand what he's become. Never mention women's rights in sport once. Why is that? That is because you don't get brownie points or virtue signalling points for doing that. People like me were called bigots, transphobes and attacked because we was on the right side, but it wasn't the trendy thing to do. Another thing I'll say is, why didn't the Lionesses, the England women football team, ever speak out in defence for women's rights and fairness in sport? Again, these virtual signalling celebrities and sports stars didn't want to upset the status quo, didn't want to go against what was the trendy thing. At the end of the day, common sense has prevailed, and I hope they all feel very, very stupid right now, because this is common sense. Fairness, safety, and women's rights to their own single-sex sports is paramount. And thank goodness all these authorities now are coming round. Well done, the Supreme Court. And if you're attacked online by any of these trans activists or woke celebrities, just remind them of the facts that you've learned in this video. Fairness, safety, and rights. Women deserve it.